Around 2 in the morning, rest is getting harder.
Hello, welcome, I'm Devil Sniper, and today I'm bringing you episode number 4 of our career mode with West Ham United, and we're going to start off with the pre-season tournament, the European Continental Shield. We have a tough group. Rubin Kazan's, Lyon, and of course, Chievo. Now, if you know who played for Chievo, you would have said Gabs, aka Tevez version 2. Oh yes, Tevez played for Chievo. We all love him. If you got that correct, you are a FIFA 13 fanboy. And if you also got it correct, you must love Tevez version 2 like me. So what are we going to be doing? We're going to be going with our strongest squad. This is our current strongest team. Yes, Creswell is missing purely because he's just come back from injury, and I want him to get some match fitness, some match sharpness. So he will be playing in the rotational squad that will be playing 2 games. The first team, our strongest side, will be going up against Lyon in the first game, and then the rotational side against Chievo and Rubin Kazan. So it's going to be very interesting to see if we can make it out of the group stages. Hopefully the first team will do the business, but against Lyon, it's going to be an extremely tough test. And oh my days, it's just got tougher. No, we've equalised. 34 minutes gone. 46 minutes. RU slots home the second. 2-1 to the Hammers. Entering the latter stages. The last 10 minutes of the game. Can we hold on? Can we keep it? Yes, we can. 2-1 to the mighty Hammers. And of course, Chievo just battered Rubin Kazan's 4-0. And that's who we've got next. That's rather worrying. It's our rotational squad. This is going to be a tough game for the boys, but it's going to be good. And to be fair, I say tough. We've got Tiore, we've got Lanzini, Fernandez, Chiarte, Aubameyang, Creswell, Collins, Arbeloa. We have got a solid squad as a rotational squad as Gambarini gets booked in the 15th minute. Torre joins him in the book in the 33rd minute. Tight game. Carroll's been taken off. Lanzini from 6 yards makes it 1-0 in the 67th. Last 5 minutes of the game. Can we hold on? Bang! Yes, we can. And Rubin Kazan smashed Lyon 4-1. They've conceded 4 goals in their first game. They scored 4 goals in their second game. Wow, what a side to be playing. We're pretty much guaranteed to be in the semi-finals, which is absolutely fantastic. By being in the semi-finals, we get to play the game. But we kick off. Chiarte, 1-0 after 3 minutes. Get in there, my son. Oh, he's making himself a cult hero with a booking after 14 minutes. What an absolute legend. And he's doubled the score for himself and the club to make it 2-0. Absolutely brilliant. 3-0. Fernandez, 3-1. What is going on? 4-1. Lanzini in the 77th. That is all she wrote. Oh my days. Rubin Kazan, they got battered 4-0 by Chievo. They then won 4-1 against Lyon, and then they got battered 4-1 by us. Unbelievable. They're a team that I would love to play week in, week out, but we've done enough to reach the semi-finals. And as I said, world class for the semi-final. We are playing Lazio. That is going to be a tough game. That is going to be a tough game. Of course, we're going to go with our strongest squad. See how our strongest squad can do. Hopefully we can nick the win, because this is not going to be any walk in the park. It's going to be tough, and we have the opportunity, if we get past Lazio, to play Besiktas or of course Chievo, who we beat 1-0 with a Lanzini goal after 67 minutes in the group stages. But let's be honest, the group stages mean absolutely nothing when you get down to the nitty-gritty of a semi or a final. So hopefully we can do enough. Braga, they signed Wallace, and from Dortmund, they signed Lentner. 2 decent signings there for Lazio. Over 10 million spent just on a couple of players. But we've got to watch out for Felipe Anderson. He is going to be the man who will cause us a lot of problems. A lot of problems. He's going to be the one we've got to watch. We can nullify him. Hopefully we can nullify Lazio. But it's not always as simple as that. They're not just a one-man team. They're not a one-trick pony. But my God, look at the concentration etched on Filippo Bonaparte's face. Here is the lineup. The substitutes: Carroll, Torre, Chiarte, Aubameyang, Collins. Some real depth on that bench. But these are the boys who have got to go out there and perform and hopefully deliver on home soil for Filippo Bonaparte. What a squad Lazio have. They have some great depth on the bench as well with Immobile. They really have got some great depth as Lazio kick off from right to left. We pick it up with Ayew knocking the ball through to Dimitri Payet. Dimitri Payet cuts back, tries to ball the ball back, but that's quite easy for Lazio. But they get themselves confused, and thankfully Majestic comes to the rescue for the Lazio players. Antonio on the left-hand side feeds the ball through into Noble. Noble onto Arthur, because I really can't... Is it Masaku? Masaku will do into Antonio. Antonio deep into the box, pulls it back, and a great clearance there from the Lazio centre-back. But my days, West Ham are causing them all sorts of problems down that left-hand side. The width of Antonio and Ayew are causing them all sorts of problems as Antonio drills the ball in. Oh, Zaza there. Went down a little bit heavy. Oh, the referee's pulled it up. He's pulled it up for a foul. That's unbelievable. Majestic walked into Zaza. It looked like he actually stamped on him. And of course, the referee gives a free kick. But Zaza's getting up he looks rather fragile at the moment. Is he okay to continue? Yes, he is. Are we sure? Yes, there goes the hand. He's waved the hand. He's totally fine. Thank God for that. We couldn't do with an injury this early in the season. Noble picking up the ball, knocking it into Payet. Payet into Andre Ayew. Ayew moving forward. Payet making a run. Ayew spots him. Plays the ball in behind. Payet into the box. Payet into the top corner. What an unbelievable finish by the Frenchman. Oh my days, that was sensational. Great run from Payet. He picked the ball up deep, played the ball into Ayew, continued his run. Two players from the Lazio defence, the fullback and the centre-back, drew across to Ayew. Ayew spotted that, knocked the ball in behind, and Payet, with a couple of touches of men, and unleashed a rocket into that top left corner. What a fantastic finish, and as we can see, it means the world to Filippo Bonaperti on his own patch in Italy, leading the semi-final of a pre-season tournament. You may say it's a pre-season tournament, it's still competitive and it still means a great deal to the club to bring silverware home if they can deliver. But we will have to see. Antonio with the ball on the edge of the box, knocks it out to Ayew. Ayew! Oh, he's gone down rather heavily. He stayed down. The shot's fired wide, but Ayew's gone down there rather heavily on his ankle. That looks quite serious. That looks quite worrying, to be honest, but the shot was fired wide. The substitution comes in. Ayew has gone off. Gorkan Toure has come on. And speaking of Toure, dinks the ball over into Noble. Noble into the box. Right foot shot straight at Majestic. He should have slotted that home. Unfortunate error there from Noble, but Zaza plays a beautiful ball into Payet. Payet into the box. Cuts inside onto his left foot, slots the ball into the bottom corner. What a great goal. Payet has just torn Lazio to shreds. He came into the box, showed some true skill, some true talisman legendary play, put it onto his left foot and slotted it into the bottom corner, giving Majestic no chance at all. And coming up to the half-time interval, Lazio are trailing 2-0 and they really don't look like they can get out of this. And yes, the referee has blown that half-time whistle. An absolutely sensational half from the West Ham players, but Filippo Bonaperti was straight off down the tunnel there. He didn't look quite impressed. I'm not sure if he's concerned about Ayew or if he's concerned about the last stages of the half, where perhaps he didn't feel the boys capitalise on the great play they had. But the second half is kicked off with West Ham. The ball is out on the left-hand side with Antonio. Antonio looking to drift past one Lazio defender, continuing his run. Nice piece of trickery. Feeds the ball to the back post into Gorkan Toure. Oh, a left foot shot, but a great block there from the Lazio fullback. Absolutely sensational. But we pick it up again with Antonio, who's causing Lazio all sorts of problems. Into Arthur. Nice little dink, but unfortunately it wasn't good enough to reach Toure in the box. But Lazio on the attack, moving forward. Great play there, but great play from the West Ham fullback. And Adrian hit it straight at the centre-back. What is going on there? But Payet picking up the ball, knocking it into Antonio. Antonio into Arthur. Arthur keeps the ball in. Bit of a hospital ball there by Antonio. He picks the ball up, spreads it wide into Byram. Byram looks to move forward, but no need to move the ball forward. The referee's blown that full-time whistle. West Ham have reached the final. They will be in the final of the European Continental Shield at the first time of asking in a pre-season tournament. Filippo Bonaperti must be absolutely over the moon to reach a final. 2 goals from Dimitri Payet sealed the victory, and of course we will be playing Besiktas. That will be sensational. And yes, Andre Ayew has suffered a broken ankle and will be out for 3 months. Are you kidding me? 3 months already?